I'm going to show you how I pick up the stitches around the armhole for the I-cord. What I've done first is place the shoulder stitches onto a needle. I had them on a holder before, or a cord holding them. So they're ready to be knit now. So just join your yarn at the center of the underarm cast on stitches. And here, it doesn't really matter for this pattern whether you pick up sort of in between the stitches like that, or into the actual stitch, or even probably in these strands. I typically like to pick up in between the stitches, but it doesn't really matter, like I said, for this design. So when we start going up the vertical edge, what we want to do is pick up in this line right here, which is exactly one stitch away from the edge. So because it was knit top down, the V's are pointing downwards, so that's the line that you want to, so you can see the next stitch over is this one, the V's pointing down. So at the corner here, I'm going to go in here and then keep going. So the rate of pickup for this pattern is 4 stitches for every 5 rows. So you're going to pick up 1 stitch per row 4 times and then skip 1. So we'll skip that one and then pick up 4 again. And then skip this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, skip. Oops. This is where you get to this was the increase that was done at the very edge of the piece when you divided the little yoke. And that stitch is the one that forms the edge stitch here. So we just want to be careful that we keep that neat. And I'm going to do one more here before knitting the stitches on the shoulder, or the shoulder stitches that are on the needle. Oops. And now we're going to go down the other side. In this case, I'm doing the left armhole. So now this is the back. So now we're going to be traveling in the same direction that the piece was knit in. Again, top down, so it's this way. But we're similarly going to find that edge stitch. So this is again where it was increased when you divided. So just find the closest one you can, which is right about there for the first one. 2, 3, 4, skip 1. Okay, so now we're close to the corner here again. We're gonna end where we began, so the middle of the underarm cast on stitches. So I like to just find, so I did 4, skip 1, so there's 1. And I think I'll go into this one. And there we go. So you can see that neat line there that you get. And here too.